What the? First Lady Jill Biden getting mocked online for this White House Christmas video, which social media users deemed cringeworthy.
Oh, but wait, there's more. The New York City dance company she hired to perform promotes defunding the police, prison abolition, and the New York Times discredited 1619 Project. Host of Fox Across America on Fox News Radio and Fox Nation, Jimmy Failla, joins us now. Jimmy.
Hey.
This dance troupe has political opinions, huh? And they're all the ones that are leading to Joe Biden's low poll numbers.
Well, we learned a lot from this video. Mainly, it turns out it was Jill Biden's cocaine in the White House over the summer.
Oh, no.
Who had any idea? I mean, how would you approve of this if you were sober? Because it's absurd, okay? That video looks like the type of dream you would have if you dropped acid and went to bed, okay? It's bizarre. There's a dancing guy in a pig mask. There's an odd wooden soldier ballet. I don't know what to make of it, but what I always come back to is the ridiculousness. There was always this manufactured hysteria around Christmas decorations in the last 4 or 5 years. I'm not going to name names, but it rhymes with Melania Trump, okay? They're like, oh my God, she put up a red tree. Well, Christmas is dead, run for your life. Now we have this, I don't know what this is, this Willy Wonka weed dream hopping around the White House. Not a word. Yeah, I don't know.
Your taxpayer dollars at work.
That's a point, right? I mean, you're probably paying for this. If you're a dance troupe, though, and you go on the dance troupe's website, instead of talking about defunding the police and abolishing prisons, shouldn't your website focus on dance? Maybe? I don't know.
Hey, all right, old man. Hey, you kids, get off my lawn. I mean, time was, yes, the dance troupe focused on dance, but that's the problem with society right now. Everybody's fighting the wrong battles. Like, if we go to see a dance troupe, we'd like to see them dance. I don't know what that was, but it's part and parcel of them not focusing on dance. Everybody gives you an opinion now. You can't escape it, okay?
Yeah.
Let me give you this. This is how crazy, like, social justice has crept into every aspect of our life. When I was a little kid, my white parents used to yell at me for having too much ice cream. Now my ice cream, Ben & Jerry's, yells at me for having white parents, okay? We've totally missed the point in society.
Yeah.
This should be the wake-up call.
We are living in an upside-down world. I think that they're fine dancers. The guy that was wearing the flower on his head, I think, drew the short straw. Why couldn't I have been the mouse?
Yeah.
But to Todd's point, the woman who started this dance company, she wrote on the troupe's website, she said, I am a white tap dancer with black cultural ancestors in a society that privileges white people and whiteness. Why my anti-racism work is important to me. There is a lot to unpack there.
And now we know why they're dancing all day. It's because no one wants to have a conversation with these people.
Boy.
They're unbearable. One question, though. Is that an homage? There's a guy in a rabbit mask. Is that an homage to the rabbit that interrupts Biden at special events?
Could be.
That is the rat.
Next level.
Still the best thing we've seen out of this presidency is when Biden got interrupted by the bunny.
Yes.
He had the reaction of a man who really thought he met a talking bunny. Go watch it. It's my holiday gift.
So is it really Jill Biden's Coke, or what are we
I
talking
do
about
believe
here?
if she approved this, her Coke.
I'm going to go 30,000-foot view on this.
Okay.
Doesn't this also get to a fundamental difference between far-left liberals and conservatives? Hear me out. Far-left liberals, they love weird. They love non-traditional. This is Christmas.
Yeah.
It should be traditional. You don't need to do too much. Christmas kind of does itself.
Yeah.
Whereas conservatives, they love normal. They love traditional. A former president named, rhymes with Donald Trump, once, like, when he hires people, he does it out of central casting because he wants that normal traditional.
Yeah, on the nose. You want to throw strikes. You want to throw the ball down. Christmas doesn't really need all of this other ridiculousness because there's nothing Christmassy about that. And I think that's the bigger issue is when Trump was getting criticized for doing Christmas, he was getting criticized by these people who were doing this Super Mario Brothers extra board where if you put in the code, you can go to this land of dancing pigs and weirdness.
Well,
I don't know what that is.
Christmas is in 10 days. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, Jimmy Failla. I will be in West Palm Beach.
Do you ever take a weekend off?
Yes, this is my last touring date of the year. I actually don't have to go back out on tour till
West
March.
Palm
Jimmy,
Beach,
hey,
so
girl.
Before we talk about your
large.
weekend, I want you to stay right here and help Carly with her weekend because she's got a thing. It's
Let's
a
talk
thing that
about
you
it.
typically
Well,
do.
yeah, I'm doing a book signing at Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey tomorrow. It starts at noon. Dana Perino's going to be there. She helped set this whole thing up. She's fantastic. She'll be doing a little speech, and then I'll be signing books. It's going to be fun. So if you're in the area or if you're not and you want to just hop on a flight, come on down. down.
Show your
Go
love.
to, we're going to be at the Little Point Bookshop. You go to littlepointbookshop.com to sign up or to show up.
You know who lives in
Happy to
around
meet
that
you.
area? The Pyros.
Yeah.
They're in and around that.
out.
Maybe the Pyros will take a trip
Your
down
mom
to
and
meet the
dad,
Shimkes.
really?
Yeah, they're in and around that there. But what can
tell
she
them to
expect from the people when they greet her?
At these live book events?
Yeah, they're great.
Okay,
I can't wait.
Fox News fans are the most passionate people in the world, but they don't know the difference between hospitality and a hazing ritual. No one's bringing you a cupcake, but someone might bring you 700 cupcakes.
I will take all the hugs
love
I
them
can
so
get
much.
and cupcakes.
You're going to love it.
Jimmy, you're the best. Thank you. Have a great weekend.